Hello everyone and welcome back to I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. Last time, we spent our time doing jobs around the colony. We spent our time meeting with some people and trying to help Tang out, and then deciding not to because we didn't want to do animal experiments. Basically,
I don't feel like our bar is super high, but it was higher than that, certainly.
I didn't want to see our pet. Basically.
Yeah, we didn't want to walk outside and be like, hey, buddy, hey, Optimus Prime, don't question what we did.
Yeah, exactly. So, but essentially we were just trying to bide our time until Glow. Whenever we went out into Glow to observe the wormhole and realized it's not quite time to experience whatever event it is that we need to experience out during Glow, but we did our first exploration of Glow and had a newfound appreciation for the season of Glow and realized that it's actually not all bad. It's actually really not that bad at all.
Well, until
it gets real bad, because we're the problem. And we did confirm that essentially the planet during Glow is trying to fight back at us. So we experienced a very long and gruesome siege against the colony, where tons and tons of xenofauna were just like relentlessly attacking the walls. The colony held its own, and nearing the and we also apparently went up there and fought with them as well. I didn't really want to go fight, but
but we opted in. Yeah, that was on us.
Yeah, we opted in, and honestly, like, that's how we're gonna get information. So you got to do that sometimes. And towards the end of the siege, as we were out there on the walls, we did meet a new character, a new entity. Their name is Noctilucent. They appear to be one of the gardeners. They indicated themselves as being pest control, and seem to have been leading or overseeing the siege, at least for part of the time. We had a brief conversation before they disappeared, but the fact that we had a conversation with them it feels pretty significant.
Yeah, also that they clearly had gotten information from us, probably from Sem, about Earth, because all of their references were very Earth-based. They called us kudzu, which, isn't here. So that, it was an interesting encounter, but they did vanish without a trace.
Yes. So we'll see if Noctilucent will show up again in Glow, if we'll meet with them again. They didn't like us, but they at least held a little bit of a conversation. So so we are now in, when is it?
It's quiet.
We're now in quiet. It's a new year, new me. It's a brand new day.
Yeah, we can check in with our friends, and then we can decide what we want to explore this year.
You spot Rex's leg hanging over the side of a makeshift hammock he's fashioned out of tarp cloth. He's asleep, but he stirs as your shadow falls over his face.
What?
He murmurs, blinking up at you.
What's up? Do you need something?
I got you a present?
Hugs incoming.
Anything?
I think we're fine. I guess I could get... Well, people were suggesting that all the mush logs I've given him don't matter yet, so I guess I'm not going to give him a mush log.
Okay.
I might recommend I don't know if we need to do his activity, which is working construction, in order to activate. I don't know.
You want to do that? We could just do it.
I guess. I don't know if we need this, because our engineering is maxed out. We could get the toughness, but it's not really... We'd be doing it exclusively to maybe do a thing that I don't know how to do, because I've never actually done it before, so...
That's fair.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right.
But we could do one round of it just to do it.
Yeah, we've never done it before, or maybe we did the one time.
Fun Time Club. We could do, like, the secret Fun Time Clubs. We could do stuff over into engineering, because things seem to be going on over there. We did a ton of med bay last time.
Yeah. I would be up for doing Secret Fun Times Club or engineering.
Okay. Let's do Secret Fun Times Clubs.
Yeah, we haven't done it in a while, and I want to see where things are going with that. If it still exists. And we do need... what's our... organizing is but persuasion is... okay.
It is both non-maxed out stats. It's not super convenient, but it's also not points going into the void. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
No, we might as well do it. Okay. You're trying to find Administrator Seek to ask about something and accidentally stumble into a meeting they're having with Governor Lum. You didn't catch the topic of the argument, but you managed to piece together that Seek is trying to get Lum to come up with a way to explain something important to the colony. Whatever it is, Lum is dismissive about it. You hear him say he's not here to hold people's hands, which frustrates Seek.
Figure it out, Seek.
Lum says.
That's your job.
Great.
So we don't have high enough persuasion or low enough rebellion in order to do anything here, it looks like. So we can just spy on them.
We can just listen in.
And now we have more rebellion. Excellent.
Well, all right. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was another thing that happened last time. Our mom approached us and was like, you're not conforming to the colony.
Yep.
And, like, you're being too rebellious.
That is true. Sorry.
Says our freedom fighter mom. Yeah. You pretend to organize some papers and listen in. The colony is spending a lot of resources on the security squads, and these need to come from other departments. Seek tells Lum that he has to present the budget and convince the council this is necessary. The governor is tired and cranky and doesn't want to bother with another boring meeting. Lum rubs his temples.
Ugh, why is this my job?
He complains, even though it's clearly his responsibility.
Can I get an assistant to take care of this?
No, fuck you. I kind of like that. Oh, well, we'd have to help out. Tell Seek you could do it. Convince Lum you can help. Either way, it's you help.
It still would be helpful to get to know what's going on in the colony.
Yeah, that's true. Like,
but
where
we can't.
Where our resources are falling short.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You ignore them.
How short are we on persuasion? Oh, fuck.
Charisma to
well.
commit. Okay.
The answer is we if we had done a couple of other activities, we probably could have gotten there. But oh well,
Damn.
It is what it is.
All right. You ignore them. You've got better things to do than listen to Lum and Seek argue about administration. It does seem like they need an assistant, though. Maybe you can offer your services later when you're not so busy.
Okay, so maybe there's a check that we can come back to.
Yeah.
I just like unlocking all possible avenues, I guess.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna say, I think you can probably just go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had that same revelation. It's like, I don't need to think about this too much.
Okay. Oh, you roll out of bed at noon because you're allowed to, because it's your birthday, but also because you're exhausted. You barely slept at all last night. You've been having these nightmares since the siege, more and more every night, like they're trying to tell you something urgent. You can't make any sense of it. All the imagery is jumbled together, all these possibilities and timelines and things that might happen. Some nights you wake up in a cold sweat, a scream already in your throat. You sit at the edge of your bed, run a hand through your hair, and check your hollow palm. A few people wished you happy birthday, but that's all. You guess you're getting older. Birthdays aren't as important as they used to be. Right, and Mars wants to meet you for lunch in the lounge today. You'll have to practice your smile.
Go meet Mars for lunch.
Guess so, yeah. Oh, wow. So we've been getting nightmares from our,
Well, remember, like, after the siege, we imagined we were the creatures that were,
Yeah.
like, ripping their own intestines out and all of that.
God,
Like, it was bad.
It was really bad. Yeah, like, all of that because I mean, it's very clear that we have some sort of power and connection to the world network here, plus the time, like, you know, timelines and, you know, past and future things, like, all of that is collapsing in our brain, and I imagine it's, like, too much for a person to deal with.
Doesn't sound terribly pleasant.
Yeah.
I agree.
As you enter the lounge, surprise! Oh, we were feeling down, but we had a surprise party. You do your very best to play along and act surprised. Woo! Streamers, balloons, great. All of your friends are standing around wearing goofy hats and clapping. Nomi is holding a bunch of balloons larger than they are, and Rex is wearing a cute little waiter's outfit with a bow tie. He's like wearing like a sexy maid outfit, but a little sexy waiter's outfit.
It's like, I did this for me. For you too, but this is mostly for me.
Yeah, that's really funny. You accept their hugs and birthday wishes, trying to hide your exhaustion and demurring with a few pointed, "All this for me? You shouldn't have. No, really." Rex wanders around with a tray full of little snacks, offering them to everyone with a vampy accent and a silly, airheaded giggle. The goofball act chips away at the natural awkwardness of the surprise party. That is, the first 5 minutes after everyone shouts surprise, and soon everyone is laughing and enjoying themselves. Despite your exhaustion, you start to smile too. Your friends are so amazing. They're all here because they care about you. And then you get some unexpected guests. The lounge begins to fill with Helio kids, mostly ones you don't know. The ones who usually keep to themselves and, well, don't much like you original stratospheric kids. Vase and Anemone are with them, his arm draped over her shoulders. Anemone gives you a little wave of acknowledgement for your birthday, which earns a weird look from Vase. Hey, who invited you guys? Cal says, stepping forward with his hands clenched. This is a private party. It's a public lounge, Vase replies. We can sit wherever we want. Cal stomps right into... Oh, great. We're going to fight on our birthday while we feel like shit? Great.
Roscoe's like, y'all.
Oh, please. I just want to sleep.
Yeah.
And not have nightmares. Can someone put me in a med bay? Is that something we can do?
Just for like a few hours.
Can we just do a little...
Crank up the sun lamp and help me out here.
Yeah, sun lamp. Does this thing fix neurons? Like, is there anything?
Apparently, probably.
Wow. Cal stomps right into the midst of the Helios. You guys think that just because you fell out of the sky, you're the wormhole's gift to Vertumna, he spits out. We don't need you. We never needed you. All you do is make things worse, like this party. You've rarely seen Cal so ready for a fight. He doesn't seem to care that the body language of the Helio kids has changed from cocky to dangerous. You're just a bunch of fascists, Cal continues. You and Lum. The lounge erupts, chairs screeching across the floor. I mean, he's not wrong there. I mean, yeah. But not at the birthday party, please. I just want to sleep. The lounge erupts, chairs screeching across the floor as the Helios jump to their feet, yelling at Cal, calling the colony illegal and Cal a fugitive. They jostle him around, but Cal plants his feet and stands his ground. You hear a bottle breaking and see someone advancing on Cal. He's not backing down.
We do not have the ability to call this off, so we can say stop it. Or we can say fight, fight.
Please don't fight. Did someone legit just broke a bottle outsider style and is about to come at Cal?
Yes, like a shank. Yes.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
This is our birthday.
Yep, I agree.
Yo,
it's not a nice thing to do.
Holy shit. Stop it. Obviously, your voice is drowned out by their argument. Then someone throws a punch, and it's all chaos from there. Oh, great. Despite Cal's bravado and brawny physique, he's no fighter. One of the Helio kids socks him in the stomach and he goes down like a felled gnarl tree. Rex throws himself between Cal and his assailants, catching a few kicks on Cal's behalf before the Helios get tired and leave, with a few parting shots at Cal's alleged romantic interactions with the float cows. Jesus. Vase doesn't get involved, but he doesn't stop them either. He's the last to leave the lounge, staring hard at Rex before smirking and turning away. Rex helps Cal to his feet.
First time, huh?
He says, dusting off Cal's clothes.
Don't worry. They probably got it out of their system. Good on you for sticking up for yourself.
Anemone lingers at a distance, clearly angry at Cal, but feeling bad about the fight. Well, Mars exclaims, clapping her hands. That was enough excitement, I think. Let's move on to the important part. Cake and presents! Under Mars' skillful party hosting hand, the mood shifts back to festive. Jesus, right after a fight? Wow, she really can do anything.
She's powerful.
She's amazing.
She's very powerful.
You enjoy your presents and your cake, but tensions boiling over like that is a bad omen for the rest of the year. Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, not a great sign.
That was a bad look.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
Not good.
Not good. Can we talk to Cal? Is there anything? Or is he just
How
over
you doing,
here?
bud?
gardening and mad. Oh, okay. Oh, maybe not.
Yes.
Okay, never mind. Sorry, Cal.
Bye.
All right. What about Anemone?
I'll check in with our parents to see if we can get any more cards from them.
Oh.
Nope.
No. And you?
Yes.
Oh. Your dad is reading a book. An actual book. Dog-eared pages and everything in the shade of the greenhouses. He blinks up at you with when your shadow falls over the pages.
Oh, hey there, little gooseberry.
He laughs.
Do you need something?
Yeah, he'll put the animals. Oh, yeah, it's this thing. I hate that
my least favorite.
It's the veins are the thing that really takes it over the edge
Yep.
for me. I just Your dad is running some kind of test on the trippets. He's playing different chords and trying to see if they have language or are just making instinctive animal calls. You help him by holding up random objects and trying to determine if their sounds map to any understanding of what they're seeing.
They're either saying kill all humans or linguini sports ball.
Your dad says, staring at the readout on his holopalm. What a dad.
I just can't be sure.
What a dad joke.
What a dad. Are you aware that you are a father?
Hey, daddy-o. Are you aware that you're a father?
Hi, what's up?
I don't want to talk to you. I will talk.
You want me to talk to an enemy?
Yeah, sure.
We're not tough enough.
No.
Okay.
Get your butt kicked. All right. Okay. I guess we can go to engineering. Oh, this is like long. Tangent doesn't notice you approach, absorbed in staring at her hand. She flexes it a few times and touches her thumb to each fingertip. When she notices you, she looks surprised for a moment before her expression smooths over again.
The body is a remarkable machine.
She says,
So weak as a child and so strong in its prime, then ravaged by its own imperfect biology until it literally crumbles around us. And yet somehow we made it to the stars. And then here.
She closes her fist.
Imagine what we could do if not burdened by our physical forms.
Do we
need reasoning? Okay.
Okay.
Gonna check in with Nomi.
Nomi. Nomi is lying wrong ways on a bench, their legs over the back of their head. Their legs over the back and their head almost touching the ground. They wave when they see you and gesture to turn off their hear speak. Hey, Roscoe! I can't believe I'm still finding new tunes in the library. You guys really do have everything.
Our creativity is not high enough.
Nope.
Rex, you got anything for me? No.
Nope.
Okay, I think we're fine.
Okay.
Mars!
Mars. Yeah. Nothing. Okay. Have you seen Dis around anywhere? Mars asks. I was just thinking, I haven't seen him in literal ages. Is he still out there playing Explorer? Why?
Speaking of, Dis!
Dis!
Hey, bud.
Hello. Anything? Damn it. No.
Pray for his... Okay, that's
What's
fine.
our previous... Oh.
It's... yeah.
Okay. The soldiers keep trying to recruit me to hunt animals, Dis says, rolling his eyes. They think the only reason anyone would go frontiering is to kill everything already there and put up a flag. Idiots. He strums his fingers over the hilt of a knife in his belt. I mean, yeah, I've killed animals out there, but... He shrugs. It was only because I had to. Kill or be killed doesn't mean murder everything indiscriminately.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, what do we want to do?
Engineering.
Okay.
Yeah.
Engineering, here we go.
Let's go engineer.
Okay.
Even though I know our engineering's max, but I think we were getting...
Do we want to do engineering? Do we want to do robotics? Do we want to do medbay?
Well, we were doing robotics and medbay, I believe, right?
Yep.
Either one of those. This is engineering creativity. This one's biology and empathy. I mean, I do like like I said, I like the guaranteed +3 empathy. We also need more creativity as well. So either one of them, it's for engineering that's maxed out, and it's like, eh.
And this is biology that's maxed out.
Yeah.
So.
That's what I meant. Both of them are the top one is a max stat.
We could do reasoning and empathy.
Sure. Yeah. That's fine. Mars sends you a message that she's looking... Mars sends you a message that she's looking for tutoring in biology. You ask for more information on what subjects in specific, and she responds that she's struggling primarily with anatomy, specifically the reproductive system. You bin the message and reply that she should contact Dr. Instance for any further questions. Okay.
Okay, that was a throwaway.
All right.
Okay, that is fine. 4.
We'll just...
4.
4.
5.
Yeah!
Okay.
Excellent. Amazing. Look at us. We did it. We upped our empathy.
Got our reasoning up pretty close to a new point, actually.
Yeah,
but...
that's good. I guess we could do that again.
Yep, we could do,
Oh, it's music.
I want to go check out the thing we failed at in the fun time clubs, whether that's something that we can activate. Yeah, it is. Okay, so we just need to get our persuasion up. So I might recommend that we actually work on that.
Work in the depot?
Yeah, to get our persuasion up some.
Okay. Or just deliver supplies, get it up more. No, it doesn't do it at all. Okay.
Nope, and this is just engineering and toughness.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Work in the depot, that's fine. Yeah. The back storerooms have been a mess since you started working in the depot, but now they're an absolute quagmire. Ever since the heliopods landed and they combined the warehouses from both ships in a hurry, your storeroom has been overflowing. Nobody can find anything in there. Mars refuses to even set foot in there anymore, so you guess it's up to you. The worst part is the Helio and the Strato use different barcode systems. You'll have to input everything by hand and come up with a way of organizing them into grouping that makes sense. At least it's all in your holopalm and you have lift bots to help physically move the boxes. You can organize it all by moving icons around on your screen, just like a holopalm game.
Okay,
cool. Look, we'll do it right now. Oh, look, it's like a card game. That's fun.
That becomes blue, huh?
I mean, you
whatever.
could...
I'm gonna do this for right now because 95. Okay, wait a sec.
Yeah, I was gonna say we might need to think about this one. I mean, you could put that all cards become blue first in there.
I want to save that for when we have to deal with all of these, because then we can get a lot more covered. So I think that's probably the wild blue is probably the best way to deal with that. And then this is exactly what I thought was going to happen. Okay, so now we're just going to do high cards.
High card non-blues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just gonna. I know there's. Whatever. I'm not gonna.
I was gonna say you could. Okay.
Because I think we're like fine.
We're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay.
Yeah. You're fine.
I'm just gonna throw all of these in, and then we've already got it. So.
Yeah. Just yeah. Oh my god. And then just a yellow. Amazing. Beautiful. Okay. Awesome. So organized. That's all we got was organizing.
Only for the challenge. I'm assuming at the end it's going to have the full. Yeah.
That's fair. You start organizing. Green things over here, round things over there, things with stripes over here. Wait, where does this sports ball go? It's all three. Should you start a sporting goods section? At the end of the week, the storeroom is spotless. Everything has a perfect place. There's even space to walk. Seek and Mars take in the majesty of your hard work. Who's talking right now? Seek. You've done remarkably well considering the state it started in, Seek says. They punch in something on your holopalm. This deserves a raise.
Cool, we get more points whenever we work in the depot going forward.
Amazing.
That was awesome.
Even Mars is impressed. Wow, she says. I don't know where everything is, but I feel like I understand how to find it. How did you do that? Seek gives her a strange look and she just shrugs. What? Sometimes it's cool to put in a little extra effort, even if it's just some dumb boxes. Nice.
Okay, cool. There we go.
With Mars, lots of organizing, and we got some... Oh, did organizing get past 2, or is it already?
Organizing was already past 2, I
okay.
believe.
Okay, so we need to keep...
We did also get a bump with Mars, which is nice.
Very nice. We need to push... Okay, we'll keep pushing for persuasion, and reasoning is almost there.
What are we at with persuasion? We're at 55. Okay, we need 60, right?
What's reasoning at? It's like 1 point away, it looks like.
It's always a little farther than you want it to be.
Okay.
Because bravery's in the same situation.
Got it. Oh, yeah, and we unlocked a Mars thing.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Mars and Nomi are bent over one of Nomi's sketchbooks. Mars is talking animatedly with expansive hand gestures. Nomi is nodding along and taking notes. No, 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 Mars exclaims. This neckline needs bolder lines, and down here, lots and lots of extra fabric. And make this part gold. I wanted to scream, I don't have to work like everybody else. I'm only here to look beautiful and have people adore me. But... Oh, we do have to work, Nomi pouts. Nano printing is restricted to these kinds of materials. It costs kudos. Mars rolls her eyes. That's the point. Nomi huffs. Not everything's got as many kudos. Oh my God. Okay, not everyone's got as many kudos as you, Marzipan, especially us Helios. We didn't have any at all when we landed. If we want to wear something other than uniforms, I usually trade or mod old clothes instead of printing new ones. Mars looks appalled. You trade clothes? You don't even sell them to each other for kudos? Nomi shrugs and tucks their hair behind their ear. It's just, some kids can't afford to print these kinds of clothing, right? You're losing out on them as a potential customers. So maybe instead you could design clothes that are pretty, but also made from common materials, so everyone can have them? Nomi smiles brightly. Then maybe when you're in charge, you can get rid of the kudos entirely. It doesn't seem right that we trade kudos for extra stuff when we're all supposed to have what we need anyway. Well, I can't read right now. I don't know what it is.
You have to go really fast with Nomi.
Yeah.
So, I think that's part of it.
Yep. Nomi packs up their sketchbook and leaves, and Mars turns to you with a thoughtful look. Oh... Nomi doesn't know that I was the one who started selling things for kudos in the first place. My dads keep saying I shouldn't do that because hoarding kudos and treating them like currency will cause, she makes quotation marks in the air with her fingers, wealth inequality. Do you think they might be right?
Nomi's right. The Helios are broke.
Yeah. Oh, Mars says, tapping her chin. I mean, I knew the Helios were tragic. I just thought they had terrible taste. You know, the uniforms and the haircuts. I didn't know it was because they were poor. I really don't think that kudos make everything unequal, Mars continues. Like, you can always work harder if you want something nice, right? That's what I do. Mars looks genuinely troubled. It's great that we have everything we need. Well, as long as there's not a weird disease or famine or whatever, but we're still poor, you know? She sighs. We're poor in culture. Like, yes, every colonist has a steaming pile of mashed trippet every morning, noon, and night, but what if we want to watch a holovid I haven't seen a million kajillion times? Mars puts her hands on her head. When we only focus on survival, who's making the holovids and the symphonies and the gourmet food? She throws her arms in the air and shouts, we have everything we need, but we're poor. Poor people don't care about art. Mars snaps her fingers. No, I got it. I'm a genius. If the adults won't incentivize the creative class, we need to do it ourselves. We need to get the adults on board with adopting kudos and using it to pay for luxury goods. Instead of slaving away in the depot or the kitchen, people like Nomi could be artisans. She grabs you by the shoulders. If we have an actual creative class, maybe we can get some culture on this stupid rock. I can't believe I never thought of this before, she says, clearly possessed with a beautiful vision. I'm the richest teenager in the colony, but what good is it if there's nothing to buy? Here I am, sitting on more kudos than I could ever use, and I could have been using it to kickstart the creative economy. I could be a patron of the arts. Mars releases you and pulls up the finances screen on her holopalm. You catch a glimpse of her balance, which is more kudos than you've ever made in a year, at least. Yes, good, Mars says, thinking out loud. More than enough to start. She looks at you. Well, Roscoe, she says imperiously, you'll join me, right? Let's give away some kudos.
Mars wants to recreate capitalism.
Great, Mars!
She's coming at it from a different direction. I genuinely, earnestly think she doesn't realize what she's doing here, but...
I was gonna say, I'm like, yep, Mars wants to make capitalism, but she's also like, she's looking, you're right, she's looking at it through the lens of,
I genuinely think she doesn't see that,
Yeah. But because I don't know if they've taught these kids about capitalism.
Unclear.
It doesn't seem like they have.
No.
And I don't think they know. I mean, maybe that would have come up in Earth history stuff, because I imagine late stage capitalism was what resulted in the fall of Earth.
Yeah, it's like, I'm sure they've learned something. Yeah. But I think it probably was from the lens of people that fought back against it, and therefore not in a way that preempts this type of argument.
Yep.
Because again, from her perspective, she's being very reasonable here.
Right. She's like, I have all this money, so I might as well use it to finance the arts.
Well, and also, like, why is Nomi Nomi not encouraged to make their art? Why are they having to be a soldier when they could be an artist?
Right.
Like, I completely get it, but she's like, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make money, and we're gonna pay people for the things they do. Anyway.
God damn it. Part of it sounds like she wants to come at it sort of from like a patron's kind of model, but
which is helpful for art, for
definitely
what it's worth.
But yes, she is stumbling into capitalism. She makes valid points that there is no way to develop like a culture on this planet right now, because it's true, everyone
because they're scraping by day to day. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. So I understand the desire and drive to want to do that, but
so do we want to donate 100 kudos, or do we want to say this is a terrible idea, or do we want to say but no one here gets paid?
It's like, also here's 10 kudos. If we say but no one here gets paid, that's not going to lock out anything else.
I have no idea.
Interesting. I mean, if we give 100 kudos, then we've got no kudos.
We have bought most of the things we want to buy, true. So whatever you want to do.
I don't know. But also, no one here gets paid. Are the Helios getting paid for anything? They're just the warrior cast. They're just over there practicing.
I think the answer is no.
Yeah, like this.
Mars invented money and then designed a system where she gets paid. Like, literally, that's what happened.
That is what she did.
That's literally what happened. That's why she gets kudos in the depot, because she decided that she should get kudos in the depot.
Goddamn Mars. Oh,
and then also decided that she should be able to spend kudos for resources. Mars rigged the system, like, more power to her, but
she did do that. Yeah. What if you say but no one here gets paid? Yeah, I didn't think it would knock it out. You explained that just like people don't get paid for being farmers or soldiers, people who create art shouldn't be paid either. The colony should just support artists outright, even if they're not essential to life. Mars looks at you as if you started speaking an alien language. Well, yeah, obviously, she says. When I'm in charge, the colony will support artists just like we support everyone else. But until then... Oh, I guess her point is, like, for now, this is my only... She's literally saying capitalism is a stepping stone.
Yes.
Which was, I guess, was essentially what capitalism was supposed to be, but it's never that.
No.
God damn it. God damn it, Mars.
So do we want to say this is a terrible idea, or do we want to give her the ability to see this through?
I mean, what if we give her 10 kudos?
Well, if we're gonna do it, I can give her. What is the lesson between this and this?
Nothing. One of them is a
non-committal, yeah, sure.
whatever, sure, here's some kudos, and the other one is
I'll do
let's
that.
fucking
You
do
give
this.
her 10 kudos?
I feel like we'll give 10 kudos and she'll be like, sure, thanks, that's not enough, and then it'll still give us the option to give 100 kudos, and then we'll have given 110 kudos. Just give her... I don't endorse capitalism. I give her 100 kudos.
Here, take it.
Why'd we get the thumbs? Oh, it's our kudos going
because
away.
those are kudos.
Why did we get a thumbs down?
She calls us daddy.
Oh, I don't think she called us. I mean, maybe. I don't know.
Look at the follow-up ones. Okay, sorry, read.
Yeah. Mars's eyes go wide as she sees 100 kudos land in her account. Ooh, daddy, she laughs, fixing you with a wicked smile. I didn't know you were so generous.
There's more where that came from, baby. And no, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. There's more where that came from, baby.
There really isn't. I don't want to give it away any more kudos, but we could give something else.
Like a little kiss.
Like a smooch.
One little kiss.
Yeah, whatever. Just it's not even a flirt option. We can
it's
just
not just she liked it.
Yeah, sure. Mars throws her head back and laughs, delighted that you played along. Oh, aren't you fun? She says. Yeah, it's fine. We can play along.
This looks normal.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
What do we want to do?
Back to business. Well, we're getting really
Depot?
tired. Let's do the depot, and then we'll do a rest, and then we'll go exploring.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Cool. Okay. Yeah. Work in the depot.
There we go.
Oh, hey.
Fun time club.
Well, it's not very fun anymore, it seems like.
I mean...
The mood is somber as Mars calls the secret Fun Times Club meeting to order. Anemone won't be joining us today, she announces, or probably ever again. She told me she's too busy with training and stuff, and she didn't want to do any more sneaking around. She sniffs dismissively. It's okay. She was kind of a square anyway, but we need someone to replace her. Some of the Helio kids are pretty cool, she says. They like clubs and stuff, right? We should talk to them and see if they want to join the SFC. Mars stops and holds up her finger. Oh, and it's just SFC now. The Secret Fun Times Club was okay when we were little, but we're practically adults now.
What about the new Governor Lum?
Tang asks.
I know he's technically an adult, but he's fairly young. It would be beneficial to have someone of actual clout on our side.
Are you asking?
Let's hang out with Lum.
Are you asking if we want to invite Lum to join the Secret
Fun Time Club?
I think it would be a resounding no. I mean,
honestly, he'd probably join.
You know what?
He looks like he needs friends.
He would probably join.
Not to defend Lum, to be clear. Quite the opposite.
Honestly, he would do it to be like, I am part of the colony.
Yeah, exactly. No,
Look
it's
at
like
me with the kids.
We don't need him, but he needs us.
Yeah, and like he is like 24 or something ridiculous,
he's
right?
He's
a little
lad.
baby. Oh my gosh, jeez. Not that. Listen, 24-year-olds are adults. I understand. I didn't mean to offend any of the 20-year-olds out there, but also that's really young.
Yeah.
Mars gives Tang a withering look. We already have someone important in the club, Tang, but thank you for your contribution. She crosses her arms and thinks. I mean, Lum's all right. Kind of dumb, but like, you don't have to be smart to be hot, you know? I can't believe Uticott just let him be in charge. I've been listening in on some of his council meetings, and they are total chaos. It's like he has no idea what he's doing. On that note, who do you want to approach to join the club? Oh, all of these would be good. Fuck.
I don't know if we can try both, but...
Nomi! A club? Nomi asks when you bring it up. Well, maybe. I am looking for more people to play Laser Fable with me. It's no fun when it's just me and Rex. They brighten. Hey, wait, can Rex join? Cause Rex is my best friend, and anywhere I go, he comes too. It's been that way forever since we were kids, and there's no way I'm letting him feel left out. Looks like you got another 2.
Awesome. 2 for the price of 1.
I'm glad that they both get to join.
Agreed.
Very nice. This is a blue.
Yeah.
Oh, you're fine.
I know. just give me a moment. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm so used to having to think about it is all.
That's fair. We got +6 organizing and +2 persuasion. That's really nice. Hell yeah.
Okay. Dang it. It's going to be 2 more probably before we can.
Oh, right, because it's only +2 persuasion at a time.
Yeah.
You can't get +3 anywhere?
I can look.
Okay.
I can look. Let me see what we can do.
Okay. We could probably do...
Just because, I like to activate things in the same way that we may want to talk about whether we want to activate the new area when we explore next. But it comes at the cost of having to say, yeah, of course we'll fight things.
Yeah, we have to tell people that we're going to do that. But, I mean, we guess we don't have to, but also, I don't know. I do want to unlock the new area. I think we've read this one before.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
I just checking in. I feel like we've grown distant. No,
I know. I want to get back in with Dis. Like, but yeah, I feel like we haven't talked with him in a while. Nomi is in their usual spot in the lounge, surrounded by their steadily growing collection of body pillows and stuffed animals. They're curled up with their arms around a giant plushy creature and seem to be scrolling listlessly through the movies available in the Colony Media Archive.
Find anything good, or you okay?
You okay? No! Nomi pouts. I've been betrayed! I finished all Maid Stalker Ares and ended on a cliffhanger! They tip over onto their side, clutching their plushie to their chest in anguish. Oh, their just faces really cute.
I know.
Oh, they look so cute. I didn't know that the stratosphere had left Earth before the series finished airing! Nomi whines. You have every episode except the 2-parter season finale! They bury their face in the against the plushie. Now I'll never know how it ends, they sniffle. It's not fair that we'll never have any new shows to watch.
This isn't about the show, is it? Maybe we can make up a new ending. Sounds rough, buddy. They're just hollow shows. New ending, or this isn't about the show, is it?
Do we want empathy, or do we want to do the creative? I mean, you could do either of them. This isn't about the show, is it? Nomi wipes their eyes and heaves a heavy sigh. Yeah, they say, not meeting your eye. I guess that's kind of true. It just reminds me that, they pick at a thread of their plushie. You know, they continue quietly, that, everything ends, and sometimes it's a lot sooner than you expected. When I got here, I remember looking at your huge media library and thinking, wow, galactic! I'm never gonna run out of things to watch! I felt like the whole world was still ahead of me, ready to be discovered. A new planet, new people, a new life. Nomi digs their fingers into their plushie. Now it feels like everything's just on fire all the time, and everyone is always on my case about how I need to grow up. What's so bad about being innocent? Why does everything have to be all so grim all the time? They wipe their eyes again, angrily. And I don't get any new episodes of this stupid show I like. It's not fair.
Sometimes the truth is hard to accept, and I get that. It's hard.
I get that. It's hard. Nomi nods, their chin wobbling as they try to keep it together. Yeah, they say, tipping their head up to the ceiling and trying to put on a brave smile. Thanks for getting it, Roscoe.
Absolutely, Nomi.
Nomi.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Everything is on fire all of the time. You're not wrong.
Not wrong at all. And I would say it's gotten worse, but it's been bad since the start, honestly. Yeah.
Okay. Persuasion.
We were looking for any
That's
plus
another 2.
3 persuasion, which I don't
I don't think we have. I think it's +2, whatever we do. We can do study humanities if we want to do a different approach, or we can go back to the Fun Times Clubs.
I guess we can continue pushing with the Fun Times Club because it's, I don't know, like an active thing, you know?
Yep. Okay. Fun Time Club it is.
Okay. You and Mars are working. Oh,
you got a nice butt yourself. Sorry.
Hey.
All right. Sorry. Please read the.
I'm getting there.
Sorry. I know I keep calling it the Fun Times Clubs. It is, but it's also Depot, and I
Depot.
don't know why they're the same thing.
It's just sometimes they're one or the other. You and Mars are working together in the depot, lazily filling orders and stocking shelves. It's not a glamorous job, but it is easy, and you don't have to run all over the colony or have to deal with anything gross like weather. Mars cranes her head to watch a customer leave, then whistles. Wow, she says, leaning her head on her hand dreamily. Did you see the behind on that one? Honestly, the best part about colony living is that everyone is in like peak physical form. You know what I'm saying?
You got a nice butt yourself.
Yeah.
Let's admire butts and do our work. Keep it in your pants, Marzipan. That's a bad card. I don't like that card. That card is fine, whatever. This card is flirting and is also not great.
That's not great, but we could flirt. Or we could look at butts and do our work. No, let's just flirt with Mars. Let's just do it. Oh, Mars exclaims, positively delighted. Why, thank you. You have an eye for beauty, I see. You spend the rest of the shift flirting with Mars, who plays with you like a cat with a toy. You don't mind. Sure. 40. Again, it's
it is what it is.
Yeah.
Boop, boop.
Done.
Fine.
Amazing. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it? No, Vertumnali is not. It's at the beginning.
It's in dust.
It's in dust.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It's late pollen now.
Yep. Okay. So do we want to rest? Do we want to do one more? Do we want to? What do we want to do?
I want to rest.
Okay. Pets or on the wall with dis?
Wall with
wall
dis.
Indeed. Here we go.
Honk shoe, honk shoe. Let's take a rest.
I forgot that these were even options. But none of them are what we're looking for, so it's fine.
Nope. We'll just go relax.
Hey, Dis.
Dis is also relaxing on the wall. He greets you with a question. Hey, Roscoe, if you could push a button and it would kill everyone on Earth, but the colony would survive forever, would you do it? What if it was the opposite and you could push a button and we'd all die, but it would fix all of the problems for everyone on Earth? You barely know how to answer. The question plagues you for a whole month. Ugh, that doesn't sound very restful.
No, it does not.
Dis? Why did you... God damn it. +3 for each other gem.
These are fine. It's got a gem. I'll keep both of those.
I was honestly thinking that. I was like,
Yep.
All right, we feel good.
Okay, do we want to explore? Do we want to go do a thing? Do we want to... What do we want to do?
I think I want to explore. Is it anyone's birthday? I think everyone is like wet though, right?
Just the ones we know where we've gotten lucky, but we can... we do not know your birthday. We do not know your birthday, but we do know your dating vase. You're late wet. We know you're late wet. You're early wet. You're dead.
You're dead.
We missed your birthday.
God damn it. Oh well.
Which is a bummer.
Dog eaters.
Mid-dust.
Okay, so next month.
Okay.
And then does Sim have a birthday?
I don't probably not.
Sim, tell us when you'd like your birthday
There's
to be.
a question mark, so couldn't tell you.
Make up a birthday. When did you spawn this most recent body?
Just like, honestly, about 30 minutes ago, so.
Oh, well, happy birthday!
Yeah, thanks. Okay.
Let's go.
Sorry, what are we doing?
Exploring.
We are exploring.
Yes.
Where are we going?
New area.
Okay.
We do have to agree that we are going to bring a gun with us, but whatever. Utopia sighs when you tell her you're looking for Rhett. Well, I can't stop you, sweets. Rhett's over there in the garrison, though. I don't like him coming around here trying to poach my people. You head over to the Jeez, I really can't read tonight. You head over to the garrison. Ah, it's you again, Rhett says. Going to try out for the hunting party again, are you? Base looks up from where he's cleaning a plas rifle and scowls at you.
Why do we need to kill him?
Why do we need to kill him? Base laughs. Because they're trying to kill us, Roscoe. Keep up. He clenches his fist. It's the classic struggle between humanity and nature, he says. Nature's not all flowers and rainbows. On Earth, everything and everyone was trying.
Already read
we did
this.
already read this. Yeah. I don't want to kill animals for fun.
I don't know if you have to. You may have to say this to unlock it.
I'd love to hunt. I mean, I don't like it, but if it unlocks a new area, yeah, do that. Thank you. Thank you.
Do you want me to say my final answer is no and then try?
And then try what?
And then reload it and say, sure, I would love to hunt and kill.
Just to say that we stuck to our guns and said no, and then why would we reload?
I don't know. You're right. Okay.
I mean, we have a save now.
I love to hunt.
Rhett nods. Good. I'm glad to hear that, he says, then turns to Vase.
No, I don't want to kill the freaky.
No! No! Reload! No! Fuck, no! Wait, I guess I gotta read. We could analyze it.
Yeah, we're gonna analyze
Can
it.
you go back up? I gotta read the bring out the
Bring out the freaky.
Face goes over to a tent and brings back the Vriki on a long chain. It's sprightly and bright-eyed. Some might even say cute, and comes up to nearly your waist. Vase looks proud of his duty as a monster bearer. It's our pet. We
I know. I love how
one.
they've got this one in chains, and literally by our heels is just another one that's just chilling,
like making
just
little
normal, yeah,
chirping noises. We're like, but what are we?
We have
doing
to
here?
Restrain the beast, and it's like, behold,
It's like. It's like making little cute noises. You're like, bring out the beast. And it's like, it's this little cute thing.
Admittedly, we know they get weird as they get older.
Yeah,
though.
they turn into trees.
Yeah,
and
they have a life cycle.
Yeah, they get kind of monstrous, so I understand. Yeah. I caught this one myself, Rhett tells you. I'm adding it to the training zoo, so don't kill it, but feel free to give it a few pokes. Then tell me, what are its weaknesses? Its strengths? How would you defeat it in a fight? Okay.
Just bring out the freaky. Sorry, it just cracked me up.
Don't want to kill them. Oh, but now we know that. I mean, I guess all over the colony we have Xenos that are being utilized, and we've got a farm full of float cows and the slug things, and also the ones that look like dicks. So
Indeed.
there are creatures abound.
There are creatures abound. I agree.
But we just have some hanging out here just to shoot.
Yeah, it's like a little zoo.
Training?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I guess.
Or maybe for just studying, so we know, because they don't want to interact with.
Because to your point, like we do have a bunch of animals around.
Yeah,
it's just like, yeah.
You study the creature for a long time. It looks nervous, skittering from side to side and making clicking noises. You throw a stick at it and it leaps up and grabs it in its mandibles. It angrily tears it in half, then glares at you. You think about your own pet, Squidly Feederson. This one is larger and fungus-like, maybe even close to the end of the mobile part of their life cycle. You know that one day all Vrikis must take root and become nurse trees for the next generation. You rattle off some other facts you've learned from playing with Squidly Feederson, and Rhett nods. I was really hoping that our pet would come into play here. Oh, we unlocked the swamps. Good, Rhett says. Let's see if you're as good at hunting as you are at identifying them. Come join the hunting squad next month and we'll see how you do in the swamps. All right, well, we unlocked the swamps. And now can we
can go to the swamps.
We get animals and combat and friendship with Vase.
Exactly what we wanted.
I hate all of that.
We don't have to go there. I just did want to unlock it, so we had the option.
I mean, I guess we could go look at it. We go like, okay, here are the swamps. And
Swamps
then
time.
Never again. Oh, okay,
What's up, Utopia?
this is swamps. You look down at the drone rifle in your hands. This is the big leagues. Finally, you're going to get out there and take the fight to the enemy. No messing around out there, Security Chief Rhett says. These animals are dangerous. They want to kill you, probably as much as you want to kill them. Your job is to get to them first. Utopia sighs. And by no messing around, he means don't you go taking risks, she says. As head of expeditions, she's technically in charge of you in the field, though Rhett is the one who molded you for this. There'll always be animals out there, but you're a lot harder to replace. And if you take down anything edible, she adds, tag it for reclamation so we can bring it back to the colony. Vase is practically humming with excitement beside you. Rhett pairs you up to head out together, and Vase sighs. I don't need a buddy, he grumbles. No offense, Roscoe, but you only hold me back. Whatever, fine,
you go
leave.
You go do your thing.
I don't want to
please.
hang out with you. Rhett shakes his head. You two are a good match, he insists. I want you to watch each other's backs out there. Stay within transceiver range of each other at all times. You may not be able to reach the colony or Utopia, but you'll have each other. Never engage the enemy alone.
Won't you let you down, sir? We'll make a good team, right, Vase? I don't need Vase.
I like the middle one just like as a
like a goad.
Like a
we'll make a great team, right, Vase?
You're gonna love working with me. Rhett smiles and claps you both on the shoulder. Good. Teamwork is the key here. Teamwork. You go to high-five Vase and he stares at you like you're a hover snake. Eventually, his shoulders drop and he raises his hand. You finish the high-five.
I love that we outlasted him. We're just like, we're not moving.
Don't you fucking leave me hanging here in front of our bosses. You gotta high-five us, dude. Rhett takes off his glider. Rhett takes off on his glider and Vase turns to you. You better keep up with me, he sneers. We might be stuck together, but that doesn't mean I need your help. I'm gonna get all the kills and all the kudos, so just let me do all the work and stay out of my way. The subquacious swamps are especially dangerous, Utopia says. Something in the air makes the beasties here all kinds of fickle. Could be the storms, but normally docile creatures are a mite more aggressive. She bites her lip. And to be perfectly straight with you, there's some darn scary things out there in swamps. I don't much love that we're sending you kids out into a literal war zone, Utopia says. I've been to the swamps for all this war business, and it's a beautiful place, even if it is real spooky. Hurts my heart to see soldiers tromping all over it. She summons a smile. But I know teenagers can be just as capable as adults when it comes to surveying and hunting, she says. You've got fast reflexes and stronger stamina than a lot of these old codgers. Just try not to take any stupid risks out there, okay? Promise, your honorary auntie? Vase scoffs. You're not my aunt, he mutters. And I don't need a coward telling me what I'm capable of. Alright, whatever, fuck you.
I know.
I just wanted to look at this place. Alright, it's slimy.
It is slimy.
The subquacious swamps. Let's do an event, I suppose.
Yes, absolutely. I'm just wandering around to see if I can find any. Oh, this is a Unisar.
Oh, a Unisar. So much. I wonder if it behaves differently out here.
Probably.
Yeah. I wonder why things behave differently out here.
That is a very good question.
Yeah. I wonder if... Can you walk through the water? No?
It appears no, so I'm trying to make sure I can figure out the way forward. We're going to go past the Unisar.
Okay. I wonder if... our guy will show up out here.
Sim?
Sim. I wonder if Sim will pop up. Or if Sim doesn't come to the swamps. Or if Sim
how
just
do I get out of
us.
here? Sorry.
Follows us. Okay.
I mean, we know that Sim is usually around. Stick.
Stick.
Little... I forget what they're called.
They're called too.
Finally, some more medicinal roots. I'm gonna go back and do events. I just wanted to pick up all the items first.
No
if you're
worries.
cool with that.
Yeah.
Bobber fruit.
It's a good way to look around too.
Yeah, see what our options are.
Yep.
See where the events are.
See who or what is
Bobber
here.
fruit.
Excellent.
Stick.
Mushroom. Stick. Couple of Unisars.
Egg. Hey, buddy.
Oh,
Manticore. That's spooky.
All right.
Let's see.
Bobber fruit and
a stick. A
Awesome.
lot of good items.
We love it.
And
We've
an egg.
got like boards and stairs and things here. I wonder if we built those.
Probably.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, baby.
Hi.
What's up?
I imagine we built those for getting around in the
Yeah.
swamps. Yeah.
Just so that it's easier to walk
Do
through.
you want to do like an event or two and then go to the yellow one?
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
Cool.
So I guess the question is, do we want to do any of the events tied to animals, or is that too risky and we want to do the other events?
No, let's do the other events.
Yeah.
I don't want to risk fighting animals right
Okay.
now. I mean, it'd be maybe we do one at some point just to like see what their deal is.
Mhm.
I guess we could do that because they did like Utopia did say that the animals behave differently. Ooh, a thumper. Let's do that
Let's
first.
do the thumper first.
Yeah.
Thumper first.
Cool. Wait, you recognize this sound? It's a thumper, like the one you found with Dis. Oh, great. They're here with us. Shit. Maybe we shouldn't have done this. Oh, man. You and Vase follow the sound and find Rhett and Utopia doing the same thing. You're saying this is some kind of alien tech? Rhett asks and Utopia nods. Huh. Rhett continues. They must have left it running when they left. Is this why the animals are so aggressive here? Rhett beckons you over. Hey, it's my star hunting team, he says, and Vase beams proudly. We'll have better luck tracking down this thumper if we split up, Rhett says, and hands you a bundle of explosives. Here, take this, and if you find it, blow it back into space. Vase looks like he can't believe your luck. A top priority demolition mission. No, I don't want to blow it up. I want to check it out. I hate this group.
It's very bad. It is a very bad group.
I want to get out of here.
Yeah.
I want to explore, but I don't want to be with them.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you wholeheartedly. It's not great.
Now that we know that like the hills have eyes, and as do the trees and the animals and the everything, and everything is listening and watching and seeing us do everything, and we've already like tapped into their network, I feel like I just feel like we're under scrutiny.
Yes.
You know what I mean? From the planet.
Yeah. I just imagine the planet being like, thought you were better than this.
Yeah.
It's like, we are.
Yes.
I promise.
Like, but we just want to figure out what your deal is. Yeah.
Okay.
Beautiful. Amazing. Fantastic.
3 stars.
3 stars, victorious. Oh, we got perception we don't need. Okay. You follow a thumping sound to one of those alien pyramids of shining black rock. This one is half submerged in the muck, and its vibrations have liquefied much of the ground here and make the standing water ripple nervously. The creatures nearby are acting strangely too. It looks ancient and overgrown, but also technologically advanced beyond your comprehension. It's a strange blend of organic and inorganic parts, and somehow it's still working. You could destroy it as Rhett requested, or you could study it. You already know which one Vase would rather do. As you're considering your options, you hear a growling noise from behind you. Rising out of the shivering muck are several Xenos, drawn mad by the ceaseless thumping. I guess we gotta fight. We've done that before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because we had to do a little fight from the last, because didn't we have a thumper before that was making...
Yeah, I mean, they always cause some problems. We usually don't have a gun, though, so...
Oh, shit! You're right. We're just gonna start shooting, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, what else were we gonna do?
Yeah, I
Run
mean,
away?
yeah, exactly, so...
And then the event's just over, and it's like... Man... This sucks. I don't want to fight you, planet. I don't agree with anybody in this group except for Utopia. Utopia's
Utopia's good.
Yeah. You and Vase to dispatch the creatures until only a few dazed hop eyes are left. He kicks a carcass back into the swamp. Stupid animals, he chuckles. Are we going to blow this thing or what?
Study it, try to redirect it.
Redirect it. Yeah, fuck you, Vase. I'm not gonna blow this shit up. 98!
Okay.
You got it. You got this.
Okay.
We've already like super gold 90 challenges already.
Yeah,
so
100%. I just don't have, it is a bad starting
the
hand.
cards are bad. It's true. And it's a blue challenge. Okay.
Ooh, I can still probably get there if I get blue cards in my next hand. Or I can redraw.
Do you have to redraw at the start?
No,
right now?
but when you redraw, you only redraw the hands you drew that round.
Oh, I see. So you're only going to redraw 3 cards instead of the whole hand? That's up to you. If you think it's smarter to do a redraw. It might be.
It might be.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That was a
draw a single card.
not
I'm dumb.
No, you're good.
I'm just dumb.
Redraw hand of the crystals.
Yeah. Okay. And we have 11 of those. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
A little better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna save that because that's gonna be very useful in a moment.
Yeah. Cool. I mean, I guess you can get these blues out of the way and then change the other ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Cool. Yeah.
Oh, I don't have another. Okay.
That's fine. Save that one for the. Okay. I was gonna say you could save the.
I definitely could, but also I'm fine.
You're fine. Yep. Yeah, you're fine. Oh my god. You're super fine.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I absolutely could have done better than that, but like also it didn't matter.
Yeah, it's fine. It's alien technology far beyond your ken, but you puzzle over it, and with the help of your holopalm and some creative risk-taking, you redirect the beam away from the colony. Then break the mechanism to change it back, just in case. Rhett's a little miffed you didn't blow it up, but Utopia slips you some kudos for preserving it for later study. Nice.
Okay.
I love how Utopia is just so not here for this shit.
No, I'm glad that she's not here for this shit.
Yeah.
I do appreciate that. Sorry, I was just looking around to see if a specific event spawned, but it didn't, and that's fine.
Okay.
Do we want to do another one? Do we want to go do the event at the end? What do we want to do?
Let's do another one and then the event at the end.
Okay.
I think it is good to do some of these events because it does give us information.
Yes, I agree. Do we want one of these, or do we want like the Manticore one, or do we want to go?
No, if we do an animal one, we're probably gonna have to kill it.
Probably.
I don't do that.
Okay,
Just do
then
a
let's do
question
this one.
mark. Yeah, I don't want to fight an animal. The swamp has flooded here, and the water has risen to almost completely cover the trees. The islands you make your way across are actually the tops of giant mushroom-top trees, barely rising out of the marsh. The water is clearer than usual, so you can see down to the underwater canopy to the jungle beneath the surface. You think it's just marvelous to peer down at the underwater forest, but Vase is antsy and looking for something to fight. He scouts on ahead. You're hurrying to catch up when several muckwalkers come flopping out in front of you. They're twice as long as you are, smacking and slithering in your direction with hundreds of little fins. The creatures are slow and clumsy out of the water, but it doesn't really matter when you're that big. When you're that big. Run away.
Yeah, I know we could get combat.
I don't want to. No.
It also didn't penalize us for running away, so
Nope.
that's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do one more.
Do one more.
Yep.
See if we get any non-combat ones would be cool. That was one we just did.
Yeah. Give me a moment.
Yeah. It's all good.
Yellow Manticore. Yellow Unisar. Here we go. There's one up here, I think.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool. You're creeping through the forest when Vase holds up his fist to signal you to stop. He points to his eyes, then through the stand of underbrush to a ball Neil sitting on the middle of a shallow bog. As you're watching, the enormous semi-aquatic Xeno slowly dips its head and skims the top of the bog, filtering the murky water through its baleen before spurting the rest from its blowhole. Vase raises his rifle. Oh, fuck you. This will be an easy one.
But they're peaceful. Attack it outright, drive it into the mucky. But they're peaceful.
They're peaceful. No, stop it. You point out that the ball Neil are docile and have never been known to attack surveyors or the colony, even in the swamps. They aren't even edible either. The algae they feed on is toxic to humans. Sometimes they stampede, though, Vase points out. The fewer animals, the better. No, fuck you.
Oh, no.
Yeah. This giant docile animal is an important part of the local ecosystem. It maintains the algae levels in the water and cleans the muck. It also feeds on several species of small flying creatures which live off the tiny fish that sprays out. You tell all this to Vase and he just rolls his eyes.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm okay with being less than friends with Vase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go do the event because we're now spending stress on actively not getting points though.
Yeah, good point.
I agree. It's like it's good to get info, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think we do this and then we can just bail on swamps. There's something suspiciously regular about this clearing. Something that doesn't feel natural. There's something here. I can feel it, Vase mutters. We're not leaving until we figure it out. Don't even think about dragging me down like you always do. Fine. If that's how he wants to play this. You split up and walk to opposite sides of the strange clearing to investigate. The muck sand is so even here, like it was smoothed over by a giant spatula or vibrated from below to settle perfectly level. You return to see if Vase has any ideas.
Wait, where did Vase go?
Oh, shit. Vase is gone? You jog over to where you last saw him and discover that the ground drops away here to reveal a perfectly person-sized hole. Vase's backpack lies nearby. He must be inside. You call down to him and hear the distorted echo of his voice call back to you. He's found something.
Weird to be here with Vase of all people. I feel like this is kind of like an like almost a religious experience we've shared with Dis, and
it doesn't feel good.
Yeah.
Like I don't like sharing this knowledge with him either.
Yeah.
Like it just feels bad. You crawl in after him. The tunnel drops steeply and is longer and more narrow than you're quite honestly comfortable with. You're relieved when you finally pull yourself through to a large cavern. Vase helps you to your feet with a haunted expression, and you rise to see... Hi. Oh, whoa! Floating in a huge vat of glowing water is a faceless? The vat, like a specimen jar, but massive, is walled on all sides by organic-looking crystal growths, some transparent so you can see the abomination growing inside. The water inside undulates gently, throwing patterns of light on the cavern ceiling. Lights blink on control panels recessed in the walls nearby. What the hell is this place? Vase mutters, taking a step toward the vat. Is that thing alive? Did someone make it? As he steps closer, the faceless inside the vat turns to perceive you. Its tentacles press against the transparent crystal glass, sensing you. You watch as its tentacles stick to the glass, flexing, undulating, extending, its great body distancing itself from the glass until... Oh no. Crack! The faceless slams itself against the inside of the vat, and you hear an ominous cracking noise. Oh shit, okay, so are the faceless like bioengineered?
It seems like it. Yeah, it seems like they're made for the purpose of
fighting.
Of warding us off.
Yeah, wow.
They do seem like an augment of the gardener's design, though.
They do.
The gardeners have that same, the ripped out chest.
Yeah,
and,
ripped out mouth chest thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're like quadrupedal, kind of centaurian looking. You're right. This does look like a... Yeah, which kind of makes sense that they're called the faceless because they're like a gardener without a face.
Yeah, I mean, we call them the faceless.
I know,
but yes.
But also, yeah.
Yeah, agreed.
Wow, holy shit. I mean, I guess that's a good discovery, I suppose, to figure that out. You and Vase stand frozen in horror, with your only way out being a slow crawl through the belly of the soil behind you. You're trapped. Crack! Crack! Water spurts out from the crack. First 1 jet, and then 2 more, and then 5, and then the whole enclosure buckles and splinters all at once. You and Vase are pelted with crystal shrapnel, then unceremoniously knocked to the ground by a literal wall of water. Oh no. You slam into the cavern wall and black out for just a few seconds, coming back to find yourself still sputtering and flailing as the water quickly drains away into grates in the floor. The whole room shakes with an ear-splitting roar. The faceless is loose. Roscoe! Vase calls out to you. Oh, someone's playing Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Get up and run! You blink and try to force your vision to resolve. I thought we got an achievement. Yeah. And I was like, wow, cool. What is this? And
nope.
Yeah. Vase stands in front of you, his rifle drawn, and beyond Vase, the faceless. Its gargantuan form can barely fit in this cavern. Its fleshy tentacles press up against the ceiling, and its tree trunk legs are stuffed awkwardly underneath it, like a poorly made stuffed animal. Its entire body looks saggy, runny almost, like it wasn't entirely done baking in there. It roars again, flecking you both with spittle and vat fluids. Vase gestures towards the hole. Go on! I'll hold it off! You struggle to your feet, the movement making your head pulse and swell and the swell of nausea rises in your stomach. You must have cracked your head real good against the wall. I said, get out of my way, Roscoe! Vase hollers. This one's mine! The hole is right behind you, and Vase seems determined to throw himself at something really heroic. You could take the chance to flee, or...
I'm going to fight by your side, run for the tunnel, grab Vase and leave.
Grab Vase and leave. You're not letting Vase die for you. You grab him by the back of his uniform and haul him backwards, dragging him into the tunnel. The creature tries to chase you, laboriously crawling on its belly and reaching with its terrible hive of tentacles for you, but it can't follow you into the tight space. You aren't going to be able to explore this place without going through that faceless first. Okay.
Okay, so if we want to do this event, we have to fight it.
This is probably a real big combat challenge, huh?
Want to go for it?
Let's try it.
Or do you want to back out?
Or, yeah. Let's try it. Yeah, okay.
Sorry, I figured.
You crawl through the hole and emerge into the crystal vat cavern. The faceless is still here, seemingly motionless until it senses you. It lunges towards you, but stops a few meters away. It's wedged. The ceiling is just too short for it, giving you a precious few feet of safety in which to compose yourself before confronting it. You think maybe something went wrong in its gestation? Like maybe it wasn't supposed to break out of that vat when it did. Well, yeah, it's supposed to come out and glow. Whatever the reason.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah.
No, you're good. I guess we fight it.
We fight it.
Dang.
I mean, again, we can load all the way back if you want, and we could have never done this, but
I'm just wondering if doing all this stuff is gonna count against something. I can't quite tell. I don't know what all of the hidden like counters are for this game, or like what's counting against what, because I know that things are, but I'm just not sure. You know.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't think you're ever sure in this game.
Yeah.
You have to just kind of hope that what you're doing is the best thing you can be doing.
Yeah, that's kind of how I'm feeling about this. I'm like, I think we just do it, and then it's like...
Didn't get our combat all... God, sorry.
Wow. This faceless is, well, juvenile doesn't seem to be the right word, but It's unfinished, and it shows in its stamina and overall lack of ferocity. You and Vase split up and kite it between you, eventually managing to throw enough drone bullets in it that it falls to the ground, an unfathomably large mountain of misshapen flesh. Ooh.
Yeah, I was about to say, I've never done this event before, and we just got an achievement for that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Against all odds. And we got a card, we defeated a Faceless, and we got friendship with Vase, I guess.
I'm going to be completely honest with you. The reason I was pushing to come here is because I've only ever been to the swamp once, if I'm going to be honest.
Oh,
and
wow.
Noctilucent was there. So I was like, well, let's go meet up with Noctilucent. We didn't get Noctilucent, but we got this. So
fascinating. Yeah. I wonder, the sense I'm getting for the swamp is that maybe it's like training grounds for creatures and things.
Yeah.
Or for the gardeners, you know, like it is actually objectively a more aggressive area because it's where they're creating Faceless. It's where this is maybe where their military like operations are.
Yeah, it seems like that might be the case.
Yeah. Which I don't know. It's funny that that's where Rhett and Vase are like, we need to go and fight them, and they're like, you're literally just breaking into where all of their like, you know, military operations are.
I mean, admittedly, they found the scary part. Yeah,
I guess that's true. Yeah, you stare at it in shock. The destruction of the colony is so close to your memories that you can't help but feel a sense of dream, even just looking at the corpse of the Faceless. Vase nudges you with his foot to make sure. Vase nudges it with his foot to make sure it's dead. You hear motion coming down the tunnel behind you and raise your drone rifle again. Security Chief Rhett, Utopia, and a medic team emerge from the tunnel, and you lower your rifle in relief. Rhett looks around the facility while Utopia takes one look at the Faceless and pulls you into a hug. You doing okay, sweets? She says, checking you over. Your vitals were looking pretty scary there. We came to give you some backup, but it looks like you did just fine yourselves. Whew! Look at that thing. Oh, God, great. Now we just revealed it to Chief Security Officer Rhett, which, I mean... I have such mixed feelings, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah.
I agree. I completely agree.
Yeah. This is an incredible find, Rhett says, looking around in amazement. This facility is very, very old. So ancient that some of the equipment is buried under stalagmites, but obviously parts of it are still in use. We knew there were alien ruins on Vertumna and that some were still powered, but this one... He runs his hand over a panel. This one is functional. It's like an active cloning facility. I hate that we showed them functional, like, tech. Oh, God. Vase picks his way carefully around the massive body of the fallen Faceless. Yeah, this is where they're coming from, all right. You explore the rest of the ancient facility. At the far end is a ramp up to a gigantic door, presumably the exit the Faceless would use. There are more rows of cloning tanks of various sizes and states of collapse. The abomination trashed them in its death throes, and the blinking lights are all off now. Even the water in them is beginning to lose its glow. In one tank, you see what might have eventually grown into another Faceless. You sweep your flashlight over its lumpy, misshapen form, like an embryo, but big as a person. Utopia calls in a team of surveyors to document everything, then Rhett sets explosives all throughout the place. When you've returned to the surface, he detonates them. You watch the strange clearing swell, then slump inwards, forming a depression that'll probably, in time, be a lake. Rhett pulls you aside and puts a heavy hand on your shoulder. Good work, he says. Who knows how many lives you saved today. But listen, we aren't going to talk about this place, he tells you quietly. Not yet. We suspect this alien tech has just been running on autopilot since its creators left millennia ago, but even so, not everyone is ready to hear about this. You nod agreement. Good kid, he says. I mean, I guess that's the silver lining, is that they're not going to tell everybody.
Well, and also they didn't draw the correct conclusion.
Yeah, that Yeah,
But also-
they're like, it's not actually in use. It's just been running on autopilot. They don't realize that.
There's an active force governing all of it
Yes.
and driving all of it.
Yeah, even though it's ancient, it's actively in
Yeah.
use. So,
And I don't know, the whole thing, it is not hard to understand, specifically Rhett's perspective. I'm not going to talk about the Helios, but like with Rhett, the colony has almost been wiped out multiple times.
yeah.
Specifically by those creatures. And to find out that they are generated, to find out there is a way to turn that process off. In his mind, this is a massive win. This is huge.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense if you're the chief security officer and you have just found where the active threats to the colony are coming from, you're going to want to do something about it.
Also, the entire planet wants these people dead.
Yeah.
Every force on this planet, for the most part, does actually want the humans here dead. It's like that's not a, like, they're not like, that's not a delusion.
Yes.
That is true.
That is very true. And no matter what we do or where our stance ultimately falls in this, like, that is always going to be true.
Yeah.
As it stands right now, you know? Like,
Yeah.
the planet is trying to expel us out of its system.
It's trying to shake a burr off its back or swat a fly.
Yeah. It's a bunch of white blood cells trying to fight an infection.
Yeah, except for despite all of those comparisons, it's if those white blood cells had sentience.
Yeah.
And we're like, no, but for real, fuck you.
Yeah. But also, yeah, it's
not always, but we do know the gardeners and at least some of the sentience in the machine that caught us did not like us.
Yes. Very true.
So all of that is true. It doesn't mean that the conclusion they've reached is the right one, but like it I think exploring here is interesting because the writing changes completely.
Yeah.
The writing's like, okay, by being here, you've decided that you're cool with this. And so it completely rephrases the tone.
Yep.
Which I do think genuinely is quite interesting. It's incredibly uncomfortable.
Yeah.
In a way that I find surprisingly effective.
Yeah.
But I do like to take a beat and be like, okay, I get what they're trying to do here. But also, I think it's enough for us to be like, oh, okay, no, absolutely not, though.
Yes. I'm glad that we took the time to recognize this place and, yeah, call attention to it, spend time in it. You're totally right. Tonally, it's a huge shift. Like, just even, like, the experience of being in that Gardner facility. But that Gardner facility, it was making weapons. So it's like, this is, like, yeah, like I said, this is where their
military operations are.
Yeah, their military operations and their defensive forces are being created and manifest here. So yeah, it's like a grim reality, but it's one that I think was important for us to go check out. You know, so another side of the planet.
Indeed.
Let's go home. Yeah, we're back. +1 point with friendship with base.
And neither our combat nor animals got that. Gosh darn it.
It's Vertumnalia.
No, we're good. We're not doing Vertumnalia.
Next time we'll pick up Vertumnalia and we'll hear what kind of bullshit Lum's saying, because that's right, we're not doing talent shows or fun shit in Vertumnalia anymore.
Nope, it's war.
Great. After we just came back from all of that.
Indeed.
Oh,
the shine's really coming off now.
Yeah. As we're hurtling towards adulthood.
Yep.
It doesn't feel good anymore.
No, not really.
I mean, it's always been hard, but now we're just being made aware of everying. And this game is so good.
I know.
This
game is really, really good.
It's so well written. It's just really good. But yeah, we'll pick up with Vertumnalia next time.
See you then.
Bye.